way she said it, actually, it felt like everybody was equal, and if we actually do this, we're going to start generating wealth and all of these things we're complaining about when we have become. But you trust Nigerians now. They've taken it upon themselves. We all are now Akara sellers.
I understand where she's coming from. For a woman who has 5 children or 6 children at home, who needs 50,000 naira to cater for her kids, she would, gladly take that 50,000.
Exactly.
But for a graduate who is looking for a job, who is trying to, fix his or her life together, they're telling me to go and start a Akara business. To be honest, it's not everybody that should be allowed to give advice. Because tell me, how can a first lady, somebody that is educated, well-traveled, say that kind of a thing?
Hello, everyone. My name is Princess Harry. This is Strip Plus.
Hi, guys. My name is FayofFavour. Welcome to Strip Plus.
On this platform, as you all know, is a platform where we talk about everything and anything. What I mean by everything and anything: sports, music, fashion, controversies, and what have you.
Shout out to our fans watching this video. It's because of you we are in the studio today.
Yeah.
You are always leaving a comment. Your likes mean so much to us. We want to shout out to you and appreciate you for all your contributions. Before we go into the topic for today, there is something I would love to say. I think a lot of Nigerians relate to this and also chip in. So the other day, the first lady of Nigeria,
This one.
Remi Tinubu, gave an initiative. She said, we all can start Akara business, kuli and roasted corn. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, she said so many things. And if you go to social media, some people are talking about it. And I know a lot of Nigerians are angry. Some are saying that, why is she going to say that? Why did you say that? So many things. So, Miss Princess, what do you have to say about our First Lady, initiative?
From my own perspective, I think she did not say it in with a bad intention. She thinks everybody is like they always say all fingers are not equal, but the way she said it, actually, it felt like everybody was equal, and if we actually do this, we're going to start generating wealth and all of these things we're complaining about when we have become. But you trust Nigerians now. They've taken it upon themselves. We all are now Akara sellers. We all are now kuli sellers. Everyone on social media, everybody, literally everybody's selling Akara. But then,
if you ask me, I would be like, it's not everybody that should be allowed to give advice. Because tell me, how can a first lady, somebody that is educated, well-traveled, say that kind of a thing? I understand where she's coming from. For a woman who has 5 children or 6 children at home, who needs 50,000 naira to cater for her kids, she would gladly take that 50,000.
Exactly.
But for a graduate who is looking for a job, who is trying to, fix his or her life together, they're telling me to go and start a Akara business. To be honest, it's not everybody that can give an advice or should give an advice for real. So Nigerians out there watching this podcast, what do you think? Do you think our First Lady is right? Do you think we should take the the grant she mentioned to start Akara business? What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comment section, and we are going to dive right into today's topic. So, Miss Princess, please take it off from there.
Today we'll be talking about something really, really sensitive. Yeah, something I think virtually everybody is going to relate to. We're talking about parenting. Yeah, parenting in all aspects. Maybe we will not be able to finish all.
Yes, because it's very broad.
Yes, it's a very broad concept. But then we'll try to touch the few areas we can touch.
Yeah.
And would allow our audience to do the remaining part.
Yeah.
So, Miss Favour, are you a parent?
I'm not a parent yet, but I would love to be a parent. I love children, not like love children, sorry. Well, I love children now, and I would love to have some in the future, maybe like a boy or a girl, just two kids, either one or two, who knows? Well, I would love to be a parent someday.
Okay, for me, I'm a single mom.
Oh, yeah, I think you mentioned that before.
Yes, I'm a single mom, so I think I'll try to pour out my heart. Yes. Let me start with this question. Can a damaged parent, yeah, raise a child, a proper child, like raise a child well, for a child to become somebody of value in the future?
First, I'm not a parent, but I'll try my best to throw more light on this because
Okay.
I've studied a lot. I've read books. I've watched movies. Like I watch movie for a living. Don't mind me. I'm actually a 9 to 5. I have a job, but actually like watch movie for
Movies,
a
yeah,
living.
yeah.
So I will give in my sense. So can a damaged parent raise a child? Okay, this question is tricky. So it's going to be like 50-50.
50, okay.
You see, let's say places like in the US, when you see a parent damage, let's say the parent smokes, they have, toxicity in the house, fighting. The government comes to the house and take the children
Kids,
and
yeah.
puts them in the foster home.
Yeah.
In that situation now, the government is trying to, do good by taking out those children. But in some home, you see this parent damage, they smoke, they fight, but you see the kids outside. They are well behaved, they are calm.
Well
They don't
cultured.
even smoke like their parents or even fight. They're just calm. The home did not damage them.
Them.
So it's a 50-50 situation. A home can damage the kids, a home cannot, because these children are going to school.
Yeah.
School is more of their lives actually,
Yeah.
because you leave your home around 8
8
and you go to
thereabouts, yes.
school, you spend like 6 to 8 hours in school. So when you spend that time in school, the school is shaping your life, shaping your
Your
life
life,
rather.
yes.
The teachers are there, they take care of you, they speak into you, give
Yeah.
you reasons why you should keep pushing. You see your classmates, you see other kids who come from good home. It will motivate you to be a better person
Yeah.
for the society. So it's just a 50-50 situation if you ask me. So Miss
Okay.
Princess, what do you think?
Well, I think the home is the first teacher.
Oh,
You talked about, yes, school. School
yeah.
takes virtually a higher percentage of the child's time, but then the home is actually the child's first teacher. And children are quite tricky.
Yes.
They don't really learn from what you say.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they learn
So
from what you do.
your actions,
Exactly.
okay.
So I don't necessarily think a damaged
Home.
parent or a damaged home, a family
Yes.
that is toxic can actually raise.
Okay, so you are saying that a damaged home cannot raise at all. There is
Can
no chance.
well, like you said,
Yes.
there's a
Possibility.
possibility, but not a 50-50. It can be
Okay.
like a 70-30
Okay.
possibility. Yeah. And that should be from the kind of exposure the child has. Let me give you an instance. Yeah. There's a family that is quite toxic.
Oh.
Yeah. The parents are always at loggerheads. The families are not in place. But then the mother always speak to the children. See, don't look at what we're doing, oh. Just be a good child, oh. After all of the gbasgbos,
Yeah.
she would have to come back later on to speak to the children. Yeah. But guess what? It did not work. The children grew up to imitate that lifestyle that they are actually used to. Some people will say, if you are fighting, please don't fight where the children will see you. Don't exchange words. Because I don't know how they do it, like children, but it is definitely what they see. They have photographic memories. Yeah. It's what they see that they will take out. Do you understand? So it's like a 30, maybe a 80-20 chance for
Okay.
that child to come out well, to
Yeah.
represent well in the society.
I get what you
So,
are saying, but I still
yes,
stand with
a
50-50.
50-50 chance.
Yes, it's
Well,
possible. There's a 50% chance that a child can come out from a damaged home and still be
be
responsible.
responsible.
Yes.
Okay. But what about in a chance where there are chances where this child will have to grow through that toxicity? Like, let me say, the first 20 to 25 years of the child's life, or let me just say 20 years, during the teenage era, the child is sure going to exhibit that character. Until maybe strong thing happen to her. You get? And maybe the child has to sit down and advise his or herself. Do you understand? Before the person will maybe turn out good eventually.
Okay.
But growing up, you know, be as you want gets. Do you
Okay,
understand?
I will still say the same
You
thing. I
still
still
start.
stand by
Okay,
50-50.
let's
Yes.
just dive into the
Yes.
next question. Even in school setting, there are some children that are quite quiet, organized, well structured, and there are the RAS ones. Obviously, they came from different families or different backgrounds, but what do you think are the factors that facilitate that? Because it's not actually a balance. You understand? You see this one is structured. It can even come from the same home. Yeah. You see one of the children is calm, well organized, and well structured, while the other one is ras. They're everywhere. You get scattered and tattered. What do you think causes that?
Okay, the thing is, first, I would love to change the notion that a home, because, okay, maybe a home too.
Yeah,
In
in
a
a
home,
home,
you
it
might
can
have
happen.
like two kids. One is quiet, one is organized, the other person is ras and scattered. So, in that kind of situation, I would say is the temperament because or personality. The first person that is quiet and calm, that person might be an introvert. The person does not talk much.
Oh
The
yeah,
person is just calm and collected, reserved to
yeah,
say. So I would say in that situation from the same home, I would say temperaments.
yeah.
Then the second person might be an extrovert. The person does not care. The person is an easygoing person, always, here, there, does not, organize. So in a case of same home, I would say temperament. But in a situation whereby these two kids are from different
Different
homes,
homes. Yeah.
I would say exposure matters, wealth matters. Okay,
Wealth.
let's say a kid, let's say Mr. Baby A. Baby A is from a wealthy home. They
Okay.
have this big mansion, everything. They have nannies, they have White House. Everything is just minimalistic. Everything is clean. Then child B is from a poor home. There is no structure. A chair is here, this other day, food is there. There's no structure.
Yeah.
So you don't expect a child, which is baby A, who is coming from a wealthy home that is structured, to have the same mindset
Mentality.
or
Yeah.
yes, or mentality as a baby B
B.
rather, who is coming from a poor home.
Background.
Baby A, who is coming from a wealthy home, when she comes back from school, she knows that, oh, the first thing when I do when I come back from school, I'll go to the bathroom, take my bath, go to my room, have a nap, sleep. When I'm up, my nanny is going to give me food to eat. Once I'm done eating, what's next? I'm preparing for the next day, doing my homework, studying. Little
Yeah.
time, I might watch Baby Shark to then
Yeah.
after that,
Movie time.
sleep again, prepare. That child is organized. The
There's
parents
timetable for them to
Exactly.
follow.
The
Strict.
parents have already made out this timetable and
Yeah.
structured the person's life because mom is structured, dad is structured. Obviously, the kids are going to be structured.
Structured.
Then
Yes.
when you come to the poor background, there's no structure. Mommy is in the market, daddy is at the mechanic shop. When I come back from home, I'm throwing my bag.
Yeah.
Anything I
Fling
see, I eat.
it
I'm running to daddy's mechanic shop to help, or I'm running to
to the
mommy's
market. Yeah.
shop to help. There's no structure. So in the situation where these kids are from
Yeah.
separate home, I would say wealth matters, background matters.
Matters.
But in
Yeah.
a case where these children are from the same
Same
home, I would
homes.
say temperaments matters. So that's what I have to
I
say.
think you've said it all. Let's just dive into the next. So from what you said, you
Yeah.
talked about wealth.
Yes.
So I'm trying to say that the wealthy ones are prone to raise
Raising.
good
Okay.
good children for the society, and then the poor ones are prone to raising gangsters.
Not really. First, when I mentioned wealth, I also mentioned structure. You
Yeah.
get so structure. Let's say, which family should I use now? But let's just use family A.
Okay.
Family A is wealthy, they structure. My dad is a no-nonsense person. My dad's a structure in this home because my dad's life is organized.
Yeah.
Dad is waking up by 4 to read. 5 is going out to, for workout. 6 is preparing for
For
work.
work. Yeah.
You grow up in a home. This child grew up in a home where the lifestyle is structured. Then,
Yes, are you sure?
no, listen,
Because
I'm still speaking. So,
okay.
family B are also wealthy, but there is no structure. Family B, mommy is partying, there's money, mommy can shop anything she wants. So this
Okay.
kid now, there's no structure. She have this mindset that I can do anything and
Those are
get away
the
with it.
silly
Yes. So
sports
yes,
brats.
that's
Yeah.
they are the bad eggs we have in the society because there's no structure at home. I feel I
Okay.
can do anything and get away with it. Daddy has money, of course. If
Yes.
I do anything, daddy will save me. Or if I do anything,
Exactly.
mommy will save me. So
Yeah.
there's no structure. But child A, it's from a wealthy home.
Home as
But this
well.
home
Yes.
has structure.
Structure.
You get me? But
Okay.
child
I
B
get.
is from a wealthy home. The wealthy home does not have structure. So in all, even with the wealth, there must be structure in order for these kids to
To
be raised
grow.
right. If
Yeah.
not, there will be the bad eggs in the society,
Society.
causing nuisance and troubles,
Exactly.
because they feel like they can get away with
With
anything.
it.
Yes, that's what I have to say. What do you have to say?
Okay. Actually, I learned a lot from what you said here. Because from the first question you answered, you made it look like because you're wealthy
Wealthy, okay.
and yeah, there is structure. There's a tendency of having a child that is sane, sane, so to say. And then in a poor background that there is no structure. But then I would like to add that even in a poor background that there is structure, there is 100% tendency of raising a good child.
Okay, that is the poor background without
That
structure.
with structure.
Okay, with structure.
Yes.
Okay,
Not
okay, okay,
not
okay.
every average human being is actually up and about and everywhere
Without structure,
without
okay.
structure. Yeah. There are still some average Nigerians that still have discipline, that still instinct discipline into their children.
Kids.
Yes, even without them having so much to either leverage on.
Actually, let's say maybe I'm a living example of that. I'm
Yes.
from a I'm from a middle class home.
Yes.
Growing up, my dad was, doing well. I'm a Nepo baby at some point, get me? So I
Yes.
feel that also structured my life.
Exactly.
Even when my dad's business came crashing down, I was still able to maintain my life. When I went to the university, I was not doing like other kids. I was studying and reading because I know that in my home, it's a business home. We are used to not failing.
Yeah.
So I cannot fail. So I feel even in a middle home that it's not actually doing well, like
Well,
wealthy, or even poor, so long as there's structure, you
structure.
are
Yes,
looking up
there's
to your parents
discipline.
and your
Yeah.
parents are actually delivering as good parents,
Parents.
there's tendency and chances that you're going to be a better
Turn out
person,
for the
in the
society.
society.
Yeah,
Yes.
I get. I get. So I would go to the last, maybe the last question.
Okay.
What kind of parents do you think you would become in
Ooh.
this time and era?
Hmm. That's a very tricky question because I don't have a baby yet.
Yes.
But according to what I've planned in my head,
Head. Okay.
I think I'm going to have structure in my home because I'm somebody that is very big on minimalism. So
Yeah.
I think my home is going to be like white. Even my home now, like the place I stay, the
Stay.
apartment I stay, my bedroom is white. You get? So I'm somebody that I love minimalism. So I feel my home is going to be like white, gray kind of color that a little stain can make everywhere look scattered. So I
Exactly.
feel at early age, I will start inculcating in my kids structure.
Yeah.
I'll start inculcating discipline, telling them that no matter how wealthy your parents, which is me, and your dad is, you don't have to be raised in the society. You don't have to get away with anything. Like I
Anything.
said,
Yeah.
my dad used to flog me, like when I was a kid, because I was very stubborn. My middle younger brother, like is a guy, so I'm always fighting with him,
Eating.
issues here, there. Like, my dad will beat me. Like, he will not even care that you're a lady. He will beat you. So that kind of,
Mentality.
yes, that mentality. Whenever I go out, I don't misbehave. So maybe my friend might be smoking, doing this. I cannot do it because it's already in me that this,
This
I
is
don't
yeah.
judge you, do your thing. I feel if that makes you happy, be happy.
Do it.
But
Yes.
because of the home I came from, this will I say rules have been inculcated in me
Me.
that
Yeah.
smoking is not good for you. So even as an adult, I still
Exactly.
have that in me. So I think I'll also model my dad's parenting into my own
Into
parenting,
yeah.
indicating structures, putting systems in place. This is what you do. At the beginning of my, statement, I said some kids come back from school. the next thing they are doing is going to the bathroom to take their bath. Because from when they are
And they're
small,
small,
their
yes.
parents have already made this thing known. Divine, once you come back from school, make sure you take your bath.
But yeah,
Very important. So I feel that's how I'm going to be as a parent. I'm
parents.
not going to be
That's
rigid.
nice.
I'm not going to be rigid, but I feel their dad should be the soft person. They
Mm.
can run to their dad, but for me, I'm going to be the street one that will put their life in
In
shape.
shape, yeah.
Yes, yes, I think that's it. What do you,
Okay, I was thinking,
you have a baby, so
yeah, so
how has parenting been so
I
far?
was thinking you were going to say you're going to be a Gen Z mom and all of
Nah,
that. I was like,
nah.
oh, I'm impressed,
This
but
is
that's
what
fine.
is actually spoiling our
Most of the
yes, because
bro,
I watched this video on TikTok. So this woman, he saw this Gen Z mom on TikTok.
gentle
Yes,
parenting
the
and
baby
yadi
will be
yadi
crying.
yadi.
What divine? What are you doing? What is there? How dare you? Uncultured kids. Like these kids are uncultured. You see them outside. Maybe you go to a party and a kid is
They
just running
talk
around. Like
anyhow
how dare
and
you? I remember when we were kids, my mom would just give you eye. See that eye.
if you know
Eye,
shaping
you
up.
will focus, like you coordinate yourself just with that eye. If she raise her slippers, just know that you are a dead meat. So, that kind of parenting, you don't have to
Yes.
like speak so
Too
much to your
much,
kids.
yes.
They know your facial expression.
Expression.
Once they know that yes, there's
Yeah,
something wrong.
comport.
When somebody is giving them money, they will look at mommy first. The way mommy face is they will,
They
decide
will
whether to take the
take
money or
or
not.
not.
So
Yeah.
I saw this thing on TikTok. The woman was just beep, beep, beep. I said, what is this? Come on, will you get out of my FYP? What is that?
Okay. I'm going to ask you another question, but before then, let me just give you as a we were talking about parenting,
Yeah.
like both parents in the life of the child.
Yes.
Well, in my own case, I am the only one there. Yeah. And so far, so good. Right from when she was, because it's a she, right from when she was, let me say, 1.5, that is a year and
And 5 months.
5 or 6 months,
So,
yeah. I had already started teaching her how to do some things for herself. I'd already started telling her how to wear stockings, how to wear pants without wearing it in the opposite
yes,
way.
way.
Like I just started from when she was really, really, really little that even my parents were like, she's too small. Leave her beg. You get? I'll be like, mommy, daddy, I understand though. But then now me, I'm the only one in this child's life.
Yes.
Yeah. And if I don't start now, there might be things I might be sleeping out on that I might even forget
Yeah.
to because the father is not there to because it's a like a balance. What's the mom brings half, the dad brings
Brings out.
half.
But
Yes.
in situation that
But
the dad is not
it's
there, you
not
have to
there.
carry
Yes. I
everything
have to carry.
yourself.
So I have to start from when she's really, really
Yeah.
little to start. Yeah. And she's about 8 now. And she can literally do most of the things
Yes.
that her age mates might not be able to do
To
for
do.
themselves. She can do it for herself now. Do you understand? So basically, I would there's no manual to this parenting
Okay.
thing. It's a day at a time. You get to even learn as a mother.
In the
Yes, in
process,
the
yes.
process. So far so good. She's making things actually easy for
Okay,
me
yes.
at some point. Because there are some children that are stubborn as hell. Yeah. She's a calm one and she's making
And she's
things easy
smart
for
and
yeah,
intelligent.
she's very smart, she's very intelligent. Just say one and she has taken it up. Or most times when we bait, she just looks at me. I don't bait her anymore. Right from when she was 3 years, I don't bait her. She just look because we bait together. You get. She just looked at as soon as I put my soap in my sponge,
Sponge.
I'm going
She's
straight to
rinsing.
my ears. First, I'm going to my neck. Like as I'm coming down, she's looking, and that is exactly how she baits now. You get. So, like I said earlier, you just have to picture. You just have to give a good picture for them to watch
Yes.
a good video for them to watch and they're just going to do as you do.
Follow your lead.
Follow your lead. Yes,
Okay, I would
exactly.
love to say something. Miss Princess, as a single parent, and maybe one day your kid wake up, she wakes up one day and be like, that's 20 years later, 25 years later, you paid her school fees, you've done everything for her, you've catered for her for all her life. Then she wakes up one day and be like, I'm looking for my father. Then how will you feel? Or maybe finally she found her father and be like, I'm moving out to go and stay with my father. How are
Yeah.
you going to feel as a person?
You know, I had this. I've been avoiding this conversation here, but recently I had this conversation with a friend. My child has already asked, "Mommy, where's my daddy?" My heart just
No,
dropped.
your heart just sank.
My heart just dropped. I was like, "Am I not doing enough? Like, am I not covering
That
that
gap.
gap?" Do you get? My heart just dropped. I was like, what's making this child ask for her father? Is it from what maybe she has seen other people's
People.
father and all of that? I was not like, why are you asking? She said nothing, no. That her friend daddy bought her yadi 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 yadi, and that she said her mommy is going to buy it for her, and that she said her friend now told her that she did not have daddy.
Mm.
I looked at my child, I was like, so are you going to listen to what your friend said? Don't worry, you have a daddy. But then, when me and my friend had this conversation of how standing up one day to want to choose a dad over all of the sacrifices, like you said, 20 to 25 years from now, she should be a grown adult by
Yeah.
then. She should have sense. You understand? I'm not actually, till now, I don't say anything bad about her father to her. Regardless of how things ended and everything. I don't say anything bad about her father. She should be able to grow up and
Decide for herself.
decide for herself. Even if she said, okay, she's now grown and she wants to choose her dad, I'm going to take it in good faith. Before 25 years, I should have been able to give birth to other children. Yeah?
Yeah.
I should be stable enough. I should be married. Yeah, I should have a good family, a good husband, and she's also supposed to be a good daughter to my husband. But then if she just wakes up and says, okay, this is what I'm going to support, I'm going to help her find her dad, I'm going to still let her know that I'm still here for her. Do you understand? Yes, so
Okay.
that's just how
I
I
want
feel
to
basically.
share a story. Actually, I saw this on social media. So there is this girl, a single mother as well, got married. She got married. So after she got married, she had a daughter. This daughter, from her maybe teens till she became an adult, her stepfather is the one doing everything for
For
her.
her.
So she voluntarily, willingly changed her
A
surname
name. Oh,
to her stepfather's name.
name.
So she's, bearing her stepfather's name. Then the second person, the other child from also a single mother, they got married. Her stepfather is the person doing everything
Everything.
for her. Then on her graduation day, they said, call your father. Meanwhile, she has gone behind their backs to call
To go
her
and look for
biological father.
father.
Call your father.
Oh
She then
shit.
called her biological father instead of the
Of us
stepfather that
that
has
has been
been in her
there for
life,
her. Shit, that would be so heartbreaking.
paid her school fees, bought a graduation car for her, did
Shit.
everything for her. So this stepfather got angry. Obviously, we are humans. If it's me,
Yes.
I'll also be angry.
Angry.
Got angry and left the place and told her to leave her house.
Leave his
Collected the
house.
car. Collected the car. Leave
That's
my
not
house.
overreacting, actually.
Leave my house. So what do you
Yes.
think? Do you think the daughter, the one that went behind her
She's
stepfather's
an
dad
ingrate.
to call her biological father, and the daughter
Where
that
was he?
you get what I'm saying, and
Yes.
the daughter that adapted
To
the
your
stepfather's
name.
name. Which daughter do you think it did right? Which daughter did right in this situation?
Well, with everything you said, context matters a lot. Yeah. I would applaud this other family A, where the daughter actually forgot everything about her biological father and took up the name of her stepfather, and then they lived happily ever after. I'll applaud her. She did a good job. She's quite appreciative. Her mother is going to be so proud of
Of
her.
her, exactly.
You get. But then for this other family B, context matters a lot. It may be, since you said he took care of her basically, what is she now still looking for? Except the bond is not there. You get, except you're being maltreated, except you are not
How
being
can
well
somebody that
taken
bought you
care
a
of.
car be maltreating you, paid your school fees?
Maybe she
Basically,
lacked that emotional bond. Like I said, I'm not trying to even, because I'm frowning at that.
yeah.
She's practically an ingrate, so to say, yeah. But then context matters a lot. Maybe you just have to sit her down and ask her why she did it. And maybe let it be that she brings
tangible
a
reason.
valid reason. Because if she does not bring a valid reason, everything she did is a crap.
Okay, if you'd ask me, I would say the father did right by leaving the whole place because
Yeah.
we are humans. First, I poured my emotion to you as a father
Father.
and you betrayed me. Obviously, felt
Yeah.
betrayed.
It's
And
really
this
heartbreaking.
lady, she's an ingrate. At least tell your stepfather, I appreciate all you've done for me. You really cater and cared for
For
me even
me.
when my biological father was not there. But I would love to invite my biological father to feel this, be part of this moment. Obviously, the stepfather might not feel
It
good about
says
it,
it's
but he might say, yes, it's your biological father. Why not invite him? But
exactly
you did not mention, you just went behind his back, everybody's back, and
back.
did your thing, which is not right. Then the
Actually.
family A, the one that changed her name to her stepfather's name. I feel she's a good kid. I feel this person has become part of my life. It's
No.
my father now. So
What are they fine for our side,
yes.
actually?
So I feel all of them, they have their own, you
Context
know,
matters a
ish,
lot.
but then I found out the family B actually, the girl, she's an ingrate. She would
I
have
swear to
made her
God.
stepfather, be involved in the situation beforehand.
Okay, so this will drive me to the very last question. We have Gen Zs, and do you think modern day society, there's something I left out or we
Yes.
left out? Apart from the parents, yeah, apart from the teachers, the school, society also has a way of shaping the child's mind, or even has like a greater chance of, how will I put it? Se- How the child will turn
Molding the
out.
child.
Yes, molding the child basically. Yes. So, what do you think is society's what are the societal benefits, or what actually does the society mold a child apart from the parents, apart from school? Because sometimes a child can grow up in a good structured home, go to a proper school, but then as far as the child has that exposure to the outside world, the child can meet a bad
Yeah,
friend
that's true.
that's going to definitely, that might want to turn.
Okay.
How does the society
Okay.
add to all of
Okay,
this
the thing is, there's this saying, it takes a village. It
to
takes
raise
a
a child?
village to raise a child.
Yes.
So that alone should tell you the quarter the society
See,
contributes to a child's
exactly.
life.
Yes, we actually missed it
Yes,
out, and that's why
because
I said
you
let's
go
talk
out
about
there in
that.
school, the community, you see the way people live. I I was having a conversation, not like but somebody was sharing something, and I
Yeah.
was opportune to be there. The person was like, him and his family used to live in a place. So this landlord was very wicked, very, very wicked. But the father was a kind person. Even when he was living there, he did not like make trouble. Rather, he told the landlord, change your ways, stop being like this. Just his acts. He paid his rent, paid his dues, left without any issues. Just that little act has changed
The landlord.
the landlord's mindset. And that simple act alone has changed the landlord's kids' mindsets. They know that there's kindness outside there. So just imagine the landlord's kids now, they have a wicked father, but they have seen a tenant who is nice, who has shown mercy, who has shown,
Do not reply
an art
bows with
yet,
bars.
an art
Yes.
of class, who have shown elegance. So this child will be like, so somebody can be like this outside. That's society, shaping a child
So,
without knowing. So no matter how you're going to put it, you cannot raise a child without a village. When I was still no, I was not in the village. We traveled to
the
the village
village.
for
Yeah.
Christmas. I remember one certain time, I think my cousins came to the house. Then they were living in Port Harcourt. They came back to the village, you know, send your child. The mother says, don't send my child, don't send my child. Oh. Don't send my child. Oh. My grandma too was like, petting them now because it's her grandkids, obviously. So, but the next neighbor called this child, help me get some. The child said no. She said, you must get it. My grandma came, the mother came, said, my child is not going. She said, this child must go and get that. What right does she have? She does not have any
Any
rights.
rights?
But since she's a part of the society, you want to be stubborn as a kid, I'm going to show you, you know, how will I put it? I'm going to show you respect. You must respect me and go. And the child went. Did the child die? No. That's also a part of a society or a village molding a child.
That's a part of the society positively molding the child. In this part of the world, in this Nigeria as a whole, where cybercrime, wood, and they call it, prostitution, like moral vices has been the order of the day. How do you raise a child? How do you actually raise a child in this kind of society?
Okay, let's say social media is contributing its quota
to, that one safety. I don't even talk about,
in the upbringing of the kids of these days, because you see children 24/7 glued to their phones. And there are so much social media or social vices out there. You see killings, you see raping. You see a small kid insulting somebody. Waka, this, that. You be like, where did this child learn this thing from? It's still from the society. It's still from social media. So in all, despite the fact they said that a village can mold a child, or just it takes a village to raise a child, it also takes a village to maul a child, to destroy a child's life. You can see a drunkard roaming around in the village. You know, somebody steals, there's no consequences. This child might be like, if this person can steal and there's no, I can also do the same. So a village, a community can mold a child and also maul a child. That's all I can say.
So I'm going to add to that. A society can either negatively or positively impact into the child's life. The parents has their part to play. But if that child tends to come out bad, there's a 90% tendency that all fingers will be pointed to the parents, that they did not do a good job, while sidelining these other factors. So I want to crave the indulgence of the audience to say that a child's life has stages, and these stages are where maybe the parents come in the first stage. The school coming in the second stage, and then a larger stage is where the society comes into. So if we have a better society, we would have better children, we would have better human beings in the world. Same thing if we have good schools, because even the schools too are not 100% out of the line in molding the child negatively. Some schools don't have standard, they don't have morals. They just do their thing anyhow, and then the child turns out to be anyhow. You understand? So if all the sectors can act right, from the parents down to the schools, the teachers, and then the societies, there's no way a child will come to this world without having some kind of good morals to imbibe. So we're going to have a wrap here. And I would love the audience to give their quotas. So don't forget to drop your comments and share, and also follow this page for more interesting gists like this. Right, guys.
All right, guys, that will be all for today's episode. See you same time next week. Bye.
Bye, guys.